if every person on your creative team is using AI differently, you don't really have a workflow. You've got chaos. And believe me, that chaos is costing you. So in the next few minutes, we're going to build the system to fix it for good.
And this really is the core of the problem, right? When everyone has their own secret recipe for prompting, your brand's voice just becomes this jumble of disconnected styles. It's not just that it looks messy, it's that you're wasting time, you're burning through money, and you're watering down your entire brand identity. So let's take a closer look at what this chaos really means for your team. Because it's a lot more than just a few mismatched images. It's a sign that your whole creative engine is kind of broken.
Look, most teams start out over here on the left with random prompting. Everybody's using their own favorite keywords, their own styles, and what you end up with is just a chaotic pile of assets. The goal is to get over here to the right, to a systematic workflow, where a shared process creates a beautiful library of cohesive, on-brand content. And here are the real-world consequences of staying in that chaos. You are burning through your AI credits on generations that don't even match. You're wasting so much valuable time on endless revisions. And your brand's visual identity? It just looks fractured and weak.
So how do we fix all this? Well, we introduce a simple but really powerful framework. This 4-phase workflow is designed to bring order, predictability, and most importantly, consistency to your team's entire AI process. This is it. This is the 4-phase standard operating procedure, or SOP, that's going to bring order to your projects. It flows logically from a really clear brief to some low-cost image exploration, and then, this is critical, to style approval, and only after that do you get to large-scale batch production. Phase 2, image exploration, is where you are going to see the biggest savings. I'm serious. The key is to test all of your visual ideas with fast, cheap image models before you even think about committing to those expensive video generations. This is what we call an image-first pipeline. You use cost-effective models just to rapidly test out styles and keywords. You get the look and feel perfect with still images first, and once you've completely nailed that aesthetic, then you can move confidently to the more expensive video models, knowing you're already on the right track. Okay, to make this workflow actually stick, you need 2 super practical tools in your back pocket: shared prompt templates and a strict naming convention for all your files. A shared prompt template is absolutely essential. It's nothing fancy, it's just a simple document that makes sure everyone on the team is using the same core keywords for your brand style, for camera angles, colors, all of it. It is the single easiest way to guarantee consistency.
And you pair that template with a strict naming convention. A good system means you can instantly tell what the project is, the concept, the version, and even which AI model you used, just from the file name. This one habit transforms a messy folder into a searchable, organized library.
Okay, we have now arrived at the most important part of this entire process, and I'm not exaggerating. This is the step where most teams make their single most expensive mistake. I'm talking about the approval gate.
So let me ask you this. After you've explored a few styles and you've found one that you really like, when is the right moment to hit generate on 100 different variations? The answer might surprise you, and, getting it wrong is incredibly costly.
Let me be crystal clear about this. Never, ever start batch production before you get explicit style approval. Generating hundreds of assets from a style that hasn't been signed off on is the single biggest waste of credits and time you can possibly make in an AI workflow.
Getting a stakeholder to sign off on just one perfect, representative image before you batch can prevent you from wasting up to 90% of your credits on stuff that was never going to get used anyway. Think of it like this. One approved image saves you from 90 wasted ones. That single step is the ultimate cost saver.
All right, let's bring it all together. We've talked about the problem of chaos, and we have built a clear, structured solution. So let's just recap this as your team's new, easy-to-implement standard operating procedure.
Remember these 4 steps. I mean it. Write them down, put them on a whiteboard. Brief, explore, approve, and then, and only then, do you batch produce. This simple sequence will completely transform your team's output from random to reliable.
And why does this matter so much? Because the benefits are tangible. You get consistent, on-brand assets every single time. Your costs and your timelines actually become predictable. You'll have less friction and frustration on your team, and you'll start using your valuable credits with maximum efficiency.
So the takeaway here is simple. Don't wait. Try implementing this 4-step SOP on your team's very next project. I think you'll find that this one small change in your process can deliver a massive improvement in your final results.